Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's InsideAgameR. Welcome to Train Simulator 2021, and today we have a new route, the Birmingham Cross City with the class 323, and that's what we're going to be looking at today. We're going to be having a bit of a first look, having a drive across the city, see what we think, see how it runs. I've seen some videos on it, it's looking good. Hello to all the mods members and everyone in the chat: Glenn Bixley, Curtis Hard, Stephen Bradley, M4.M, hello, Alan Zhang, hello, Jandadeep, hello, Kevin, hello. Hello to all you guys and anyone else that's there in the chat. Hello, hello, hello. So, we don't have a lot of scenarios at the moment. There's nothing on the standard, so it's all in the career mode. So until Adam gets his finger out, we don't really have too much to play with here. But what I was thinking about doing is doing this one across the city. So it's a nice summer's day. We'll be driving the 2052 from Lichfield, Trent Valley to Bromsgrove. It's lunchtime and the line is pretty quiet with no delays so far. I kind of like that. But I think we'll see pretty much most of the route this way. There was this one, but it's early in the morning. It's very dark. I want to see what the route's actually like. So I think the summer's day, clear during the day, is the best for us. Stephen Mansell, hello. Welcome to stream. Welcome everybody to the stream. Roy, hello. Remember everyone, every time he gets a break demand, you finish a drink. Every time I spat, I have to drink. Man, I'd get so drunk playing Train Simulator. But yeah, so look, we'll see what this route's like. Like I said, I've seen a few people play it. I've seen some comments and stuff. Some people, you know, are impressed. Some people are not so impressed. So we'll take and see what we think. I think the route looks nice. I think that it's the train that's letting people down the most. I think it's the sounds people are getting a bit crazy about. But look, it's dovetail. I don't know what you're expecting. Okay, good afternoon, driver. Please release the doors and get the train ready to depart at 13:50. The line is quiet at the time, so there's no reported problem. So this should be a nice, easy run to Bromsgrove. Have a look at your timetable before departing and have a nice trip. Well, we're definitely going to try and have a nice trip. Okay, let's bring this up. Let's open up them doors. Have a little look on the outside. Nice. I'm actually quite excited for the unit. I know the sounds are off and stuff, but I like this unit. I like these kind of units. I like the more modern stuff. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea. But yeah, look. It is what it is. I think it's looking pretty nice. I have to wait till we get a couple more liveries and stuff. Maybe AP will do something on it. That'd be even better. But yeah, look, let's prepare the train. In here looks fairly bog standard, as you would do. Okay, lights already on. Okay, let's throw the key in then. Ugh. That into forward. That is fine. DRA is off. Not sure what's working. Once we get moving, we'll have a look what buttons actually work and don't work. I mean, I know this isn't functional. Isolation switches. What we got down here? Cab air conditioning. Got cab heater. The fan. There we go. Fan's working. Screen demisters. Always the sounds. Yeah, it's always the sounds. I live in Lichfield. Nice. Smith Badwolf. Have you got the route? Okay, so we're in Lichfield, Trent Valley, and we're pretty much doing every stop along the way. Okay, that's nice. I'm actually excited for this route. I don't know the Birmingham route very well. I've only passed through Birmingham on the train a few times. I don't really know the route itself. Oh, there you go. There's the guard buzzer to move our asses. Okay, let's what is buzzing at me? Emergency. What did I click? What's the bloody emergency? What have I missed here? Ah! The doors are still open. That's fine. That's because I reopened them. Oh god, the horn sounds like it come out of a 90s ambulance. Yeah. Yeah. Bigger problems. Okay. Are the doors still open on the outside? No. We're good to go this time. God, that handle moves like crap too. Yeah, in here is not amazing. I mean, have I got the sounds up high enough for you guys? Maybe we should put them on real high so you can really appreciate the good work. Last train ever to be built in Leeds. Was this the last train ever to be built in Leeds? Okay, next stop is Lichfield City, platform 2, just down the road. Done that route in real life and virtually many times. Yeah, nice. Live and drive in the now. That's what I say. Yeah, look, we know that Dovetail like to. Okay, those brakes are real harsh. Okay, that's good. Ah, look, it's okay. It is very basic in here. But it's okay. But the route itself is what I'm more interested in, to be honest with you. Like I said, Adam will get his way very soon, and I'm sure he'll be making scenarios, probably making scenarios as we speak. Okay, we need to keep an eye on the actual speeds. Oh, wow. Oh, everything going off in my ear at once. No track sound. Must be a sponge. Yeah. I mean, they could have put something on here, maybe, or... Like I said, I think what we're all going to probably hope for is that AP do something with this, maybe. Yeah, it's very quiet. And then there's just sounds whenever it wants, I suppose. Ugh. I'm a free car. He was making one on stream earlier. Oh, he was making one, was he? What train was he using for it? My granddad used to work for London Midland. Oh, nice. Callum Edwards, good evening inside. Good evening everyone else. How are you all on this fine Friday? Well, it's good that it's Friday. Yeah, we're pretty happy. I've had a pretty good day. Got quite a lot of games sent to me today as well. We got Cartel Tycoon to do something with. I've been playing a little bit more of the Emergency 112 on single player. I've been recording some episodes. Actually, oh hang on, don't even have my lights on. Now that I've actually played it a bit more, it's actually a really good game. Lucas, hello mate, welcome to the stream. Welcome everyone to the stream. Let's get some screenshots. Oh, hang on. For some reason, where are the lights in here? Tail lights. There we go. Yeah, it's Saturday. I haven't even noticed. Sorry for some. Okay, next stop will be Shenstone Platform 2. They get used to the train a little bit. It speeds up and brakes really fast, which is good, I suppose. Oh, it's dipping in and out while dealing with the sprogs. Ah, yeah. Mad Fan, hello mate. Spurb Media, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome everybody. So yeah, this is trains today. We're looking at a new route, and then for the weekend, what we have planned, we have our CCS event on West Country 3 tomorrow. Suburban Media, are you taking part, or are you busy? And I believe Glen B Gaming is going to be sitting in the hot seat. Then Sunday we're going to be streaming The Bus, which I'm sure you guys are all very excited about. Now there is a premiere on The Bus Sunday about 5:15. I'll be there for the chat, obviously. It's kind of, you know what, I recorded that video 3 times and I'm still not happy. I'm tempted to re-record it because I feel like I was a bit too negative. I don't know. I definitely found a few issues with the route. And my steering wheel kept bugging out a few times, but anyways. What's 112 like in your honest opinion? You know what? Airsoft sent it to me yesterday, and I did a tutorial a couple of times. I had to record that a few times because of the bugs. And I was a bit like, ugh. And then today I thought, you know what, I'll record another episode. And I started the single player on it. I actually like it. Yes, it is buggy. There is supposed to be a big update this weekend. So there is supposed to be an update over the weekend. If we get said update, you know, it can be a really good game. The only thing I wish they did a little bit more was put a little bit more English into it. It's very German. Obviously Airsoft, you know, they like their German games and their content creators and stuff. So yeah, now that I've started doing the single player and I've worked out how to do it a little bit more, because the single player, there's no tutorial to it. So like, I waited 20 minutes just for an emergency. And I was like, what the hell's going on here? And then it all kind of happened at once. But I didn't understand, was I supposed to send the vehicles, but then the vehicles actually do it themselves? So the emergency 112 is actually alright. Class 323, did the ones from Northern go to London Midland? Or do the Northern still have them? That is a question I'm not sure about. This is one of those routes in real life I wouldn't know about. Smith Badwolf actually lives on this line, so maybe he knows. Northern still have them, don't they? Obviously, the more newer stuff with trains in the UK, obviously living in Ireland now, I only read what I see in magazines and bits and pieces, some forums I read. Okay, pulling into our next stop. I feel like we can brake really late in this thing. Wow, like that's just brake 1. I missed my marker by an absolute mile, but anyways. We won't worry about that. I read somewhere that it was to London Midland was the least expired. It could be wrong. Maybe. I actually like the unit itself, and I think the modeling's actually decent. It's just the cab is a little bit shocking as usual. But I think, you know, Dovetail probably have a deal with AP. AP don't want Dovetail to do things too right, because then they won't have any work to do or make a load of money. So I think they probably have a deal that, you know, they'll look after the inside if they look after the outside. Do we have a cab seat? Oh, we do. Yeah, I mean, look, this is fine. Nothing to write home about. Royce or AP should look after all. Yeah, like I said, they probably do have a bit of a, you know, if Dovetail did it perfectly inside, then like I said, what would AP do? Dovetail probably looking at it like they're being great to third-party developers. AP will do their magic with this, I'm sure. Yeah, well, I hope to do something with it. I mean, the outside is okay. I'll be honest with you, it just needs a bit of an enhancement pack in here. That's all it needs. It just needs a bit of love. That's all it needs. But we've got a nice fan that works. Price increase from AP from the get-go. Yeah. AP probably love it. Oh yeah, there's a new train out. It wouldn't surprise me if they've already had access to this. I'm sure those developers all kind of work together and what have you. But so far the performance out here has been good. It'd be interesting once we get towards Birmingham and stuff, see what the performance is like. But at the moment it's actually the route's running quite nicely. Okay, Blake Street platform 1. Same as Flight Sim. If it wasn't for third parties, it would be a flop. Yeah, true. Very true. Lake Street. Yeah, we'll see what New Street's like. I mean, this is looking pretty decent. I don't know how realistic it is, but it's quite nice. Okay, next up will be Butler's Lane, platform number 1. Yeah, it is the third parties that do give it a long life, you're right as well. Yeah, look, we're all for third party. I think most games now, I think if there's any way that a game is to survive, especially anything that might be coming out, say, early access, if they do not let third party developers or mod access, I think they have a very short lifespan these days. I really think that if any game that comes out that does not allow those kind of few things, I think they'll struggle in the long run. Outside sounds okay. Inside needs some work. Okay, Butler's Lane. The only thing I don't like is the kind of braking noises. It kind of just goes off as and when it wants, kind of thing. Okay, Butler's Lane. Nothing too wild around here. The bridge is quite nice. The bus dev streams did mention that map modding will be in phase 2. Yeah, look, I think for the bus to survive, they're going to have to allow other maps. I think, you know, just having the one map, it's just not going to work. The line is rule in real life. The Elite Dangerous seems to have bucked that trend. Yeah, it's actually, like I said, it looks decent. I got no problems with the route. Problem with the bus, I don't want to go into it too much because, you know, my biggest thing about the bus was, I mean, the map that they've given us to test on to get content ready, unfortunately doesn't exactly resemble what we might get on day of release, because we've only got one of the buses. Okay, so we've only got the articulated. So as per early access, there should be a second bus for that day next week when it is released. But yeah, look, there's loads of different things. Some things may change. Nice, yep, I noticed. Oh, you noticed, did you? Did you like it? That's my something new for this week. Sutton Coldfield is interesting. Okay, 4 Oaks. I think once there's a few more scenarios and stuff made for this route, I think it's going to be a winner. I was a bit worried, would it be like yeah, I mean, going through the gate, mind the gap, I like that. Yeah, that's new. So you did notice then. I hate sounding the horns in this bloody thing. To be fair, the only noise that does... I can live with the power-up noises. I think the accelerating noises are okay. The one noise I can't handle is the brake noise. It just... It makes no sense. If there's no brake running, it still runs the sound. That I can't handle. Okay, next up will be Sutton Coldfield, Platform 2. But overall, I think it's looking quite nice. The thing I love about OMSI is the third-party modders who make stuff right. Yeah, look, OMSI's crap without it, to be honest with you. Which is soon. Yeah, so look, the bus, I think, releases in early access. I think, is it Tuesday or Wednesday? Like I said, we'll be streaming it from Sunday. I don't think, unless we get the updated version, say, for Sunday, like when the embargo is lifted, if there's an update. Now, I haven't seen anything, but say if we get that said update with the extra bus and the routes that they said they're going to be coming, we might get a bit of a stream out of it. But I found it's quite, you know, there's only one route, and there's no bus station, so the route tells you to go forward, but there's actually an invisible wall. Yeah. You'll see that on my edit. What am I drinking tonight? I'm drinking a can of Coke, mate. I'm still on. I'm still not on a bit of a drinking ban, so no beer tonight, unfortunately. So yeah, and it's actually 0 sugar Coke. If that helps. So unfortunately no beer. Oh, I like these kind of curvy stations. I'll make a nice thumbnail on that one. For the future. Apparently people talking about beer, looks like I'm in the right crowd, that's it. So I'm here, I'm raiding the garage for beer. The raid was a success. Anyone try vanilla Coke? Oh, I can't stand that, it's too sweet. I'm not a big sweet person. I don't mind the cherry Coke. I'm driving every day, so I won't get a chance to grab a beer for a week or so either. Ugh. Yeah, so I'm not a big vanilla Coke fan myself. I don't mind the cherry one, but yeah. Really enjoying this Tara and Oms at the moment. Really enjoying this Tara we got. Yeah, we got a this Tara is nice actually. Yeah, we got a nice little collection of buses. The next thing now would be the Veiling pack. Even though you're seeing pictures, it's nowhere near release. It's in closed beta at the moment, so I wouldn't get too excited. But yeah, we're definitely gonna add a couple of them to the fleet. Vanilla belongs in ice cream. I don't even like vanilla ice cream that much. Unless it's like real fresh vanilla ice cream. Salted caramel when it comes to ice cream for me, but I don't have much ice cream to be fair. Like I said, I'm not a big sweet person. Off to work I go, buddy. Speak up. Oh yeah, no worries, mate. Have a good day at work. Stuck in the bloody trees. Yeah, it's quite nice. Vanilla Coke is awful. Yeah, like I said, it's not my cup of tea now. Remember when I used to do, it wasn't lime Coke, was it Pepsi that used to do the lime? I never used to mind that, that used to be alright. Mint chocolate chip. See you there, mate. Yeah. To me, it's the salted caramel or like some sort of millionaires or something like that. If I'm gonna have something like that. Okay, next stop is Chester Road. I also add it when I make coffee cream liqueur. It enhances the flavour. Well, good on you, mate. Your work is always much appreciated. Pepsi was lime, and that was nice. Pepsi raspberry was... Ugh. I never saw the raspberry one. Black Forest Gatto. God, I haven't had a Black Forest Gatto in a bloody long time. Probably since like... you know, since I was at my grandmother's house a long time ago. Oh, no! I clicked emergency, no! He's only got 3 levels. Hey, but look, we stopped in time. Balls. Are we gonna have to reset this whole thing now? Just about to run in C200. Been a while since load up BCS. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, we're doing a CCS event tomorrow night. Should be fun on the old rum and raisin and Guinness. Oh, wow, ice cream. Yeah, that's nice. That sounds great. Rum raisin. Yeah, bit of Guinness in it too. I was about to say my nan always has it in the freezer. Finish your beers. Yeah. Yeah. I remember when I used to go to my grandparents when I was younger. Black Forest Garrow. That's probably the only place I'd ever eat it. My parents were more like Viennetta people. Mint Viennetta. Eddington Platform 2 is where we are going to next. Is this open? No. We've only got blinds. Nice. This has given me the temptation to finish my route and release it. I have started a train sim route. I started a while ago. I actually streamed it. And I've actually done 3 stations. It does tempt me to go and do it. I love a Black Forest Gelato. It's the cherries, those, you know, yeah, I don't know. It's been a long time. Everyone breaks my Ellison. Oh yeah, mint Viennetta, yeah. Everyone loves a mint Viennetta. Yeah, that was kind of what we had when we grew up. My mum used to love mint Viennetta. So that would be like the only other thing that we may get. Oh no, we're getting penalised now. Oh, we're supposed to be leaving. Oh, okay. Whoopsie. Ross Farrelly, hello mate, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. How are you this evening? Oh yeah, I love carrot cake. Can't beat a good carrot cake. Yeah, to be fair. Okay, Gravelly Hill next. Could have swore I saw a thumbnail for tonight's stream being the bus. No, so basically I've put it to premiere. So on Sunday, because it's early access, when the embargo is lifted. So basically it'll be like a live stream. You guys can chat. I'll be there in the chat at 5 o'clock. But we will be streaming the bus that evening. Yeah. So the bus is on Sunday. And it's interesting, the video's not even played and nobody can watch it, but it's already getting dislikes, which I always find very interesting. Don't mind when a video is out, but like when nothing's even released yet, like come on. Just shows you that you got trolls. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're breaking too heavy here. So yeah, we'll be looking at it on Sunday. So tomorrow there'll be buses. It's a kind of a bus weekend, I suppose. And then next week I will be looking at the Zebo. I will be flying the Zebo and showing you how not to fly it. That is my plan. Also, I'm hoping to have the cargo fleet for Simply Connect active by Monday. So there will be a new fleet of planes. Now you all saw the Beluga, so basically all the cargo planes that we pick for that service will basically look like the Beluga, the same kind of repaint. Oh no, I put it in emergency again. Yeah, too laggy here there. Nice little quiet station. Is there anything about my route? I wish I knew how to like do the terrain better. I can terraform the terrain, but it's very hard to get it to look just flat. Sam, how do you change the destinations displays? Which on the train? F7 and F8 if it's the train. I tend to snack on carrots. I'm a chuffing rabbit. I'm not a big fan of raw carrot now, I must admit. Drink. Nice. Okay, next station will be Aston, platform 2. So yeah, guys, I think I'm going to put a bit of effort into releasing my little route for you guys. And if there's, so basically it's kind of like a very small kind of branch line, but the end station is kind of the biggest station that I've left it open that I can expand it and put like a main line. I did say that once I finished it I'd release it, so I'll definitely have to get onto it. I look at the bus and it feels arcadey for me, same with Fernbus. I feel like the focus is on the graphics rather than anything else, so yeah. Yeah, look. Trust me, on Sunday you'll be very interested in my video then, because I don't hold back. I'm not a fan. This reminds me that I need to get a flight in with Simply Connect. Right, yeah. Simply Connect Airlines is growing nicely actually, 60 odd pilots now, and changes have been done all the time. Andy's working hard, he's getting stuff done and finished, and yeah, it's all looking pretty good. Look, the bus is okay. Like I said, for me, the only bit that interests me is the multiplayer aspect, which isn't coming out to the end. So I'm going to keep an eye on it. I'm going to keep an eye on the updates. I'm going to keep an eye on development, because if the multiplayer is what they're kind of saying it's going to be, it could be a decent simulator for us all. But again, it's all going to depend on the mod. How much is hosting for the VA? I've seen that ACARS is like $45 for a lifetime subscription. Okay, so you gotta remember, so we have to pay for ACARS, so ACARS gets paid for, and then we have to pay for a server for it to be hosted on. So even if you pay for ACARS, you still have to have its own server, and you know, depending, we just upgraded our server because if there was any more than 7 people at a time, so that kind of shows you how quickly the server space gets used up. But we've gone carbon neutral this time. Moshkov Production just subscribed. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. Okay, welcome to Aston, guys. Quite like this. It's actually not bad looking for it. Oh, here we go. Rich Seville, if you're watching, thank you, mate. Much appreciated. These are probably all from earlier in the day. But anyways, who knows? They could be watching. If you are watching, thanks for the subscription, mate. Any more for any more? Streamlabs, got anything good for me? Oh yeah, we've got another one. Simple Gamer. Hey, is someone trying to mock me here? Sam, no worries, mate. Okay, next stop will be Birmingham New Street, platform 12A. This is where the test will be. Yeah, so basically all the guys that are members, basically, yeah, you're paying for the VA. But you gotta remember then, repaints, you know, aren't free. So yeah, so you gotta factor that into account as well, especially if you're looking at doing your own. So, you know, yeah. And we're about to expand big time to a lot of fleets and a lot of aircraft. So, yeah, look, how about DSD? What button do I use? I can't remember what my DSD is set to. I just tapped the foot. I just wonder if it was similar pricing of what a standard website domain, or if what more because it's especially tailored for virtual airline stuff. So okay, yeah, as well as that, you got to remember we have to pay for our domain, simplyconnectva.com. You have to pay for that as well. Yeah, everywhere is money. So yeah, so even though you pay for, you know, even though you pay for the A cars and all that, you still have to host it. Then after hosting it, you still have to pay for a domain. My own VAs in a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet. Yeah, look, yeah, just if you wanted to set your own one up, like with A cars, if that's the route that you wanted to take, yeah, there's a lot to it, mate. A hell of a lot to it. And then once you've set it up to your own domain, even if you use A cars, you still need someone to program and develop that. Now, like I said, I'm very lucky in some instance. You know, Andy's on board, and he's doing it out of his own time. Yeah, they're about it's £10 a year for the domain, for the one that we got, simplyconnectva.com. But it still mounts up. Think about all those repaints I got to for all those other simulators, and you know, like I said, it does definitely mount up. So you got a domain, you need a server, you need the A cars itself. Then how we get the schedules and stuff from airlines, again, you know, that's another factor you got to put into it. You know, there's loads. The list never ends. Main Streets, hello mate. Got a Skype night with friends tonight. We're going to be playing games like Price is Right, Golden Balls, Wheel of Fortune. Oh, nice. That sounds fun. Quite looking forward to the cargo. Hopefully going to use the 747. Yeah, so the cargo fleet will have the Zeebo, the Grand Caravan. So Grand Caravan, Zeebo, A321, I believe, 747, 777. 757 and A300. I believe they're going to be the cargo fleet. I play Golden Balls with Andy. There you go, demonetized all of a sudden. Don't read Kurt's chats. I wanted the capability of A cars but without the price, so when I fly in the VA I just copy all the flight details. Ooh. Coming into Birmingham New Street. Not too laggy. I wanted the capability of A cars without the price, so when I fly for the VA I just copy all the flight details, flight time, landing rate into my spreadsheet so I can try my own VA flight. Okay, yeah, no worries. Yeah, look, it looks like you're heading off in your own direction with all that stuff anyways, but yeah, look, it's even if it's just for yourself, yeah, it's there's still other factors for it. My tactic is, to be honest, in the main game, and we go to final, I always steal. You sound like my mum. There's a train ahead of us. I assume that you will be leaving. Birmingham New Street, yeah, I've been through here a few times when I went to Melbourne Mulberry. Had to change here from Basingstoke. What else we got up here? 350. Lots of 350s. Oh no, I've got a couple. Oh no, these are my worst nightmares. What's the hour requirement for the cargo? It hasn't been decided. So basically, okay, wait till I've coupled this and I'll explain the VA, alright? Okay, in order to be ready for rush hour, you now need to couple the unit in front for extra capacity. You're needed to train north to Bromsgrove, request permission to pass the signal and proceed. Is that what you mean now? Watch me plow. Why is it an emergency? Oh, for... It's stuck. Give me strength. God, this train's annoying. Okay, why does it hate me so much? Anyone got any answers? But there's a woman walking on the rails now, so... What do you want from me? How about I reverse in? God, this is the worst when you can't see what's going on. Okay, release passengers to those game, change cab, make sure the destination display is correct, otherwise please change it accordingly. Okay, well first of all, how about we connect? Are we all good? Okay, 5 ways. Which way are we going for that? Okay, so we came in that way, so we need to be facing the other way. That's fine. Thought so. Just in case. I don't want nothing to do with that cab anymore. Okay, that was absolutely brutal. Okay, what's it supposed to say on the front? All is good. Wow, that was hard work. Press F6 and keyboard so you can have a look where the trains are off to. Yeah, I was just having a look there. On the rails and straight through your cabin. Yeah, she's pissed. Press F6 so you can look where the trains are off. Yeah, sorry mate. Yeah, look, we're all good. We're good for takeoff again. I hate coupling and uncoupling. But we're all good now. Oh wow, that was brutal. At least I didn't leave half the train like I did the last time we did that in Portsmouth. Good riddance. Press T. What do I need to press T for? We're doing it, we're doing it. Holy Jesus. Okay. At least that's sorted. Roy Norris, mate. Thanks for hanging out. Much appreciated. And yeah, we'll have a look at the bus on Sunday. Yeah, this sounds hard rough. Well, what can you do? Can only deal with what we got. Oh, okay, yeah, we're saying about the VA. What was I saying about the VA? What was your question? Okay, so, I'm going to be very honest with you guys. Andy's not here, is he? He'll tell me off for probably telling you. I plan to create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fleets, I think. Give or take 1 or 2. And I'm going to change it up a little bit. So not all aircraft are in every fleet. Like you might see, I'm not going to tell you what parts of the world I'm making these fleets for. But you know, just for instance, European, they might be more Boeing based. But they might have one Airbus in there, if you know what I mean. If you go to another part of our fleet and a different fleet, it could be more Airbus, but it might not have all the Airbuses you want. It might have, say, the A309, the A330, but it might be missing in between. So it's trying to push you guys moving around. Now, when it comes to the hours of the VA, basically, I'm going to keep the structure the same. I'm actually going to push the hours out a little bit. Most of you that are already in the VA now will be able to do most of the things that are available. So when all the fleets are out, say there's 7 fleets, everybody from the moment get-go can go to any fleet they want. There will be an aircraft in every fleet in every rank, if you know what I mean. So, someone might join the company and they might decide they just want to do our cargoes, and they'll have the Grand Caravan on both simulators, as most of the games have them. And yeah, they can do the 10 hours like that or whatever. But I'm not going to make it that every aircraft is in, like, pretty much our European base has every aircraft because that's what we started with. We plan to... It's hard to explain without giving everything away. we have plans. I'm going to start looking at the fleet structure. Okay, we need to put our headlights on here. And yeah, look, it's going to be good. I think it might move you guys to different parts of the world that you wouldn't normally fly in. There will be different liveries for each of the different fleets. And as always, so you'll be able to fly the cargo, but, you know, to get the biggest bird in the cargo, you know, it might take you up to the 90 hours in the VA. Once you kind of unlock the 55 to 90 hours, you've pretty much got everything, and that's not going to change. Okay, that was 5 ways. Next stop is the University of Birmingham. So yeah, there will be changes to the VA. But what we're not going to change, so there will be schedules for those set aircraft. But basically, we're not going to lock you to them. And say if you want to fly, say, i.e. cargo, which is going to be the next one anyways, you know, you can split between any of the fleets. The fleets will not be locked. It'll only be locked still by your aircraft, if you know what I mean. How many virtual companies do we have now? Well, there's only 3. The trucks, the planes, and the buses, mate. That's all we have. And that is more than enough. Now, the trucks, you know, isn't as popular. It's just one of those kind of games. It has its moments. People will go through a bit of a spurt. Iberia's coming out very soon, so I'm sure people might be back trucking for a little bit. The buses pretty much hold their own, and the planes are doing really well. It's growing really nicely. Now the planes is what I'm most invested in my time, etc. You know, the planes is what's really big here on the channel. So it'd be nice to get out of Europe. Yeah. So basically, yeah, Andy was showing me some bits and pieces that I can now help with a bit more that can speed these processes up. So I'm going to start adding all the fleets that I want. So if you're smart enough, you might look on ACARS and you may all of a sudden see a fleet. Doesn't mean you can fly it yet, but I can't stop you. Once I create the fleet, I can't stop you from seeing it. Because it'll be on the drop down. There'll just be no flights available, no planes available. But yeah, but I will just say now, the cargo side of the company at the moment is going to be European based off Lufthansa. That's what we decided to do for the cargo for now. But there are some Trans Am flights with that, you know, Frankfurt to Mexico and all this kind of stuff. So there is good scope on it. And there are some shorter ones for the Grand Caravan there as well. So yeah, look, never have time to do flights more than an hour, so it's a great feature for me to pick my own routes. Yeah, look, and we're not going to stop that. That's not going to stop. The only thing you'll still be bound by is your aircraft through your hours. So we're not. The only other thing is that me and Andy, I've started writing a manifest and a manual to the VA, which is all our kind of rules and procedures. Now, basically, we want to get associated via VATSIM and IVAO, but there are a few loopholes that we have to go through. That means people that have to fly on it use a certain ICA code for our aircraft for 6 months, and it has to be a regular thing. So we're looking into those kind of things, but I also need to have an operations manual. So I have started writing the operations manual. Version 1 might be released by the end of next week. And basically it just goes through all the rules and procedures, you know, copyright laws and, you know, all this kind of stuff. We are going to add some rules to the VA. Things, we always said, look, eventually we'll start tightening everything up and make it, you know, give it a little bit of semi-realism to it, maybe. Okay, welcome to the University of Birmingham. Let's have a look out here. That must be the uni, right? Oh, down by the canal. Nice. Thanks for all the work you guys do to create the VA. Yeah, look, it's... see, it kind of limits my channel because people like people that fly with different liveries and different airlines. And obviously, look, I only really fly with Simply Connect now. You know, in that sense, it does cost me a little bit. But, you know, it's something that I'm interested in, very keen in. So it is what it is. Yes, so there will be a manual. We are looking at rules, okay? And what we've done is actually I've looked across a lot of other VAs across the world in different countries, and I've looked at some of their procedures and manuals and all this kind of stuff. So we will have to make some sort of rules, but me and Andy basically have to agree on them rules. Like I always said, I'd be 50-50 with him on them. Next stop will be Selly Oak. There is like some rules that I'm okay with that he's worried it might restrict some of you guys a little bit, and some of you guys might jump out. But I think overall, a little bit of structure never hurt. What's the best guide to learn the vocab for IVO and VATSIM? I'll be honest with you, they actually have guides anyways themselves, but I suggest you just download the bits for VATSIM, log in, and just sit at like Gatwick Airport and just listen for 20 minutes, and you'll hear what these guys are saying. But if you want a breakdown of what order things go, I will put something up on the VA for you in the Discord and stuff, if it'll help. It's very surprisingly, it's very easy. The only thing I suggest with VATSIM is don't go into busy airports when you first start. Go to like the Hamburgs and these kind of places that are there's sort of somebody in the control room, but generally they're like their training airports, so they will make mistakes and you will make mistakes, and no one's gonna get too aggy. Like I said, I have little issues with VATSIM, just that they can be a little bit too OTT, depending on controllers, and they think they're like the GOAT. It's just it's a great thing to get into. And look, I will have to fly a little bit on VATSIM because, like I said, we want to get ourselves associated. I might do a bit of IVAO as well. The problem is, there's never anyone on bloody line. Because I don't like being restricted. It's okay if you're not too worried, but like stream-wise, there's always the same airports that have someone around, the Gatwicks and the big ones. But, I only have that limited time to stream, so, I can't pick long routes, and, that's where I get a bit caught out with it all. Aviation Pro on YouTube to learn the vocab. Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, he does a lot of that stuff as well. Yeah, it's surprisingly okay. Basically, if you write down the main sentences, the only thing that ever changes is your airports and your flight numbers and your SIDS and stars and runways. So whatever runway they give you and your SID and star, you just you just repeat it back. But it's nice to just have a bit of paper there with you, and you can just jot it down, and don't overthink it. Don't be like Will James and talk to Cock Tower. If Gil is still alive, it's good to do a stream with Gil. Or, just do a shared flight with Gil. He loves it. Even someone like Main Streets, he's on it. Get on the old Discord chat, listen to him. Okay, Bourneville Platform 2 is next, guys. Here we go, Train Sims talking about planes. As always. And tomorrow buses will talk about planes and trains, probably. Today I tried VFR on VATSIM. That was something totally different. Yeah, VFR, it's a little bit simpler with VFR. Depends if you're at busy airports though, because obviously if you're doing touch and goes and stuff, it can be a bit hard work. But yeah, look, it's it's good. It's good to learn. It's good to know. Like I said, the next step for me and Andy will be to try and get ourselves accredited because in the world of virtual airliners, we're not a real virtual airline until we're accredited by somebody like IVAO or well, I'm gonna overshoot this one, I think. Just, I don't think my door's gonna open. No, just past the marker. Okay, welcome to Bourneville. But yeah, guys, so far on this route though, I'm quite impressed. It's a real nice route. Run complete in all, sound no go. Yeah, I need to pick up the shared cockpit thing. I've been on about doing a shared flight at James for ages. Yeah, I promised him one on the stream as well. Saying that Andy owes me a couple. Yeah, we will do some more of that stuff as well. I like the C200 Allison much better than the Voith. I think it's the ZF, the other one. To be honest with you, I haven't been in the 200 in ages. I tend to be in the open toppers. So yeah, we've got 2 open toppers for tomorrow, which is good. It'll probably be just me in one. Okay, we got a flashing light, so there's something up ahead. I would love to try VATSIM at some point, but I think I'd be too nervous. Look, like I said, if you pick the kind of smaller training airports, now they do have a list of them. If you pick one of them first, if you make a few mistakes, it's okay, because the chances are the controller's going to make a few mistakes. They're not so strict on you. So that would be my recommendation. Always try and go for the smaller airports. IVAO, my biggest problem with IVAO, there's never anybody online. It's always Unicom. Apart from maybe Gatwick. I know Harvey Young does a bit of controlling for them. The Spectra, yeah. Yeah, I just mix it up. I just, you know, I try not to drive too much of the same thing so I don't get bored. Okay, Kings Norton, platform 4 next, guys. Needs a bit of love, this place, doesn't it? I missed the marker as well. When are you going to drive a teapot on a stream? I'm just not very good at the steamies. See, my little route that I've made, it'd be perfect for a little tank engine. It's okay if you don't go in London Control, which is always super busy. Yeah, look, just until you're a bit more comfortable, I'd always recommend staying away from obviously the bigger places like London, Paris, Berlin. The other problem I have, sometimes I don't understand people. I'm like, what? I'll be on A-cars in a minute, but the scenery is real nice. Yeah, this is, you know what? I actually quite like the look of this route. The train's not too bad. It'll be interesting to see what Adam comes up with for scenarios, what other units he'll use, and you know, there's a lot of scope for a lot of different things on here, so I think that's going to keep him very busy for a while. Some pictures for the old Discord as always. Yeah, so what I'm going to do next week, I plan to fly the Zebo quite a bit. Everyone keeps wanting me to fly this bloody bird. I don't know the Zebo in and out, so the chances are, if it gets up in the air and follows a flight plan, happy days. Last time I flew the Zebo, we literally crashed into the runway. I think we're out in Afghanistan somewhere. But yeah, so the other thing with the VA, like I said, we're going to look at some sort of rules and bits and pieces. But nothing too like crazy. We don't want to put you guys off it, but just to, you know, just so there's something a little bit there, you know what I mean? Yeah, the teapots always run out of water for me. That's my probably biggest problem. Ah, overshooting again. Zero's lovely bird, probably my favorite. Yeah, it's a lovely bird, don't get me wrong. You see, it's going to be in the cargo fleet, so I plan to fly it for that for a little bit. Like I said, I don't know the ins and outs of the FMC. I can pretty much program the flight plan. I can get the plane to turn on. I can fly. I know that the FMC can do a lot more than what I know. But, yeah. Okay, next up will be Long Bridge, platform number 2. Saying 9 hours in the Vieta. Yeah, I saw you doing some sort of transatlantic last night. Before I logged off, I just saw you were still over the Atlantic there. The FMC is pretty simple. Yeah, no, I just, like I said, I can pretty much take off, and I know I can make it follow a flight plan. But yeah, we'll look at it next week. I'm sure you guys can all tell me all the things I do wrong. I want to do a share flight with Andy and learn off Andy a little bit more, because I know he's been practicing a lot more with it recently. Car. Since we got the longer train, I've been absolutely terrible. Okay, Long Bridge, nice. Okay, we will be coming to our final stop, which is Bromsgrove, end of this shift. Nice. Yeah, 8 hours, hell of a haul with a massive headwind. Flight deck to sim. Yeah, look, I know how to fly the Zebo from before, but there's so many updates, so many different things now work. Like I said, I can pretty much get it to do what I need it to do. But the version I had, that time I crashed, it was actually it was a known problem that it wasn't following the flight plan after the update. So, well, look, looks like we've got a shed coming towards us. Yeah, look, pretty much every day it updates. And even using the Zebra updater, half the time I don't even know if I'm doing it right. Even been watching the Rosaline stream from DTG. Oh, nice. How was it? Just coming to the end of this one. Just done the full route. Yeah, I think I applied for a key. I think coming out on Thursday or Friday or something, isn't it? Oh, Ryan. Not good. Tuning has reduced a bit, so it's optimized to run on consoles, but no, it's fantastic. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it looks quite nice. Like I said, I did ask for a key, I think. But this route's looking good too, actually. I'm quite impressed, actually. It wasn't too bad. Birmingham New Street had a few issues, but yeah, next Thursday. Yeah, that's it. I tried to fly the Dash 8 and end up in the yeah, the Dash is a funny one. The ATR 72 is a little bit better, but it's a X-Plane 10 aircraft, but it's alright. I plan to put that in some fleets. Yeah, we're getting this as the tractor canals go. Yeah, it was nice. Nice little route, actually. Like I said, Birmingham New Street was a little bit, yeah, but you know, it's those kind of big stations, it's very common anyways. But yeah, look, it's actually run quite nicely. The train is a, yeah, I'm not a big fan on the train as much, but if AP do something with it, I think it'd definitely be a lot better. Okay, we've made it. That is the end of the line. That is the full route, guys. We're now in Bromsgrove, platform number 3. Yeah, quite happy with this so far. Not much going on out here. At the end of the line, just ends. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, quite happy with that so far. It'd be interesting. Nice work. You now sign off and go home and deserve a break. Yeah, well, we time this penalty 3,000. Yeah, we got screwed on there seems to be missing sound files, hence the gaps. Yeah, there's something a bit iffy about the brake. It's only the braking really that's got the issue. Yeah, the Kuju boats. Yeah, F1 Racer Dan, hello mate, welcome. I think we did okay until we got to Birmingham New Street, and then I was having huge issues. Yeah. There you go. So there you go. That is the full route. Overall, I'm quite happy with that route. I think it's a nice little route. The unit itself, like I said, it's okay. I don't mind it. Like I said, it'll be interesting to see what Adam comes up with. I'm sure he's making scenarios as we speak. But yeah, look. Overall, not a bad little route. I would actually recommend picking it up. If anyone might be interested in that. Yeah, I think it looked really nice. It ran really well. Yeah, no problems. Happy. Okay, guys. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave the stream there. Thank you for everyone hanging out this evening. All the mods, members, everybody in the chat as always. We're going to be back tomorrow with Omzi. We're going to be doing a CCS event on West Country 3. And then Sunday we will be streaming the bus. But there will be a bus premiere at 5 PM on Sunday. XD and Wolf, hello. So yeah, that'll be a weekend of buses now. We're going to be doing buses for a couple of days now. That's the plan. But yeah, thank you everyone. Thank you Glenn Bixley, Demon Wolf, I know you just popped in. F1 Racer Dan, thank you. Artful, Stephen Bradley of course. Ryan GGG. Kevin Graham if you're still hanging around. Mac, Callum Edwards, Main Streets, Ross Farrelly, Roy, and everyone else that is in there that might be lurking around. Yeah, look, happy with that. We'll be back with some buses tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.